What if I told you a single political decision could have a bigger impact on global health than a runaway kombucha tap at a Gwyneth Paltrow wellness retreat? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because today we're diving deep into the Trump administration's withdrawal from the World Health Organization. It's like trying to fight a pandemic with one hand tied behind your back, except the hand is also tweeting conspiracy theories about windmills causing cancer. We're talking potential fallout for everything from holistic health practices to basic nutrition guidelines. This is about the entire planet's well-being, and spoiler alert, it's complicated. Because when it comes to global health, ignorance isn't bliss. It's basically just a pre-existing condition. Okay, let's rewind to July 2020, shall we? The world was already a dumpster fire of epic proportions, thanks to a certain little virus you might have heard of. And then, in a move that surprised absolutely no one familiar with his decision-making process, Donald Trump decided to add fuel to the fire by announcing the U.S. withdrawal from the World Health Organization. Now, the World Health Organization isn't exactly known for being a wild, rave-throwing institution. They're more like the quiet, responsible friend who always brings hand sanitizer to the party and reminds everyone to hydrate. But Trump, ever the fan of dramatic exits, decided they weren't doing enough to combat the pandemic. His main gripes? They were too cozy with China, and wait for it, they weren't great enough. The withdrawal, which thankfully didn't fully take effect until after Biden took office, and promptly rejoined, raised serious concerns about the future of global health initiatives. Because the thing is, the World Health Organization does a lot more than just fight pandemics. Now, for those of you who think holistic health just means chugging green juice and whispering affirmations to your houseplants, let's have a little chat. While those things are lovely and I fully support both, holistic health is actually a much broader concept. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit, and understanding that true well-being comes from addressing all aspects of ourselves. Think of it like this. Imagine your health is a three-legged stool. Now, if one of those legs is wobbly, the whole stool is unstable, right? That's what holistic health aims to address, making sure all those legs are sturdy and well-supported. The World Health Organization gets this. They've been increasingly incorporating holistic principles into their work, recognizing that things like stress, social connection, and access to nature all play a role in our overall well-being. But with the US out of the picture, funding for these programs is threatened. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, food. Specifically, how the heck we're supposed to know what to eat when the world's leading health organization is MIA. See, the World Health Organization plays a crucial role in setting global nutrition standards. They're the ones poring over research, gathering data, and coming up with those handy dietary guidelines that tell us how much fruit and veg we should be eating. Spoiler alert, it's probably more than you're currently managing. But here's the thing. Without a strong, centralized organization like the World Health Organization to provide clear, evidence-based recommendations, we risk ending up in a nutritional free-for-all. Imagine a world where every country, every organization, every influencer with a protein powder sponsorship is peddling their own version of healthy eating. This is particularly concerning for vulnerable populations who rely on the World Health Organization's guidance to ensure access to safe and nutritious food. So yeah, withdrawing from the World Health Organization might seem like a purely political move, but the consequences are anything but abstract. Let's face it, folks, global health isn't exactly a solo sport. It requires cooperation, collaboration, and a whole lot of countries not acting like they're in a constant game of risk. The World Health Organization, for all its bureaucratic quirks, served as a vital platform for this kind of global teamwork. It brought countries together to tackle shared challenges like infectious diseases, malnutrition, and even that ever-growing elephant in the room, obesity. But with the US taking its ball and going home, that spirit of global cooperation takes a hit. Suddenly you've got countries going their own way, hoarding resources, and generally acting like that one kid in the group project who did absolutely nothing but still tried to take credit for everything. This lack of coordination can have serious consequences, especially when it comes to things like developing and distributing vaccines. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds about as cheery as a root canal performed by a clown with shaky hands. But before you spiral into an existential dread hole, let's talk about solutions. Because even without the US leading the charge or, showing up at all, there are still things we can do to promote holistic health and ensure everyone has access to the information and resources they need to thrive. First off, we can strengthen regional health organizations. Think of it like the World Health Organization's younger, scrappier siblings. They might not have the same global reach, but they can still accomplish amazing things on a smaller scale. Then there's good old-fashioned community organizing. Grassroots movements have a long history of affecting change, and the health sector is no exception. We can support organizations working on the ground to improve access to healthcare, promote healthy lifestyles, and advocate for policies that prioritize well-being. The point is, even though the situation might seem bleak, there's still hope. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The Trump administration's potential withdrawal from the World Health Organization would be a blow, a rejection of science, a betrayal of global cooperation, and a giant step backward in the fight for a healthier, more equitable world. But here's the thing about setbacks. They can also be opportunities to reassess, to rebuild, and to create something even stronger and more resilient than what came before. So, what can you do? Plenty. Educate yourself about holistic health and the importance of global cooperation. Support organizations working to improve health outcomes around the world. And for goodness sake, listen to the experts. The actual experts, not the ones peddling essential oil cures for cancer on Facebook. Because here's the bottom line. Your health isn't just your responsibility, it's a human right. Thanks for sticking with me on this wild ride through the often baffling world of global health policy. I know it's not always the most uplifting topic, but hey, at least it's more stimulating than watching paint dry, right? Remember, your health is your wealth, and that's not just some empty platitude. So, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and for the love of all that is good and holy, wash your hands. And if you found this video even remotely informative or entertaining, please do all the YouTube things. Subscribe, like, and share it with your friends, your enemies, that weird neighbor who always wears a bathrobe outside. Thanks for watching, and remember, your health is your wealth.